Hello, and welcome to the West Texas Health IT Regional Extension Center Educational Series. Our speaker today is Jeremy Castillo. He will be speaking about flexible options for providers and hospitals unable to attest due to delays in 2014 certified EHR availability. All attendees have been muted to block out background noise. If you have questions for our speaker, please post them in the chat block of the GoToWebinar pane. Your questions will be read to the presenter at the end of the presentation. If we are unable to answer your questions during the allotted time, you will receive an answer via email. First, some information about our speaker. Jeremy is from Austin, Texas, where he earned his BS from the Moody College of Communications at the University of Texas. Following graduation, Jeremy attended the University of Texas Health Information Technology program, where he received his certificate as a Health Information Technology and Exchange Specialist. Prior to the University of Texas, Jeremy attended San Antonio College in San Antonio, Texas. Jeremy has a strong focus on care coordination and quality of care for rural communities across West Texas. Thank you for joining us, and now I turn over the webinar to Jeremy. Jeremy, the presentation is yours.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Veronica. So today's webinar, thank you for everybody for attending. And today's webinar is going to be the final rule that was just passed allowing certified electronic health record technology flexibility. So in this final rule, the overview is final rule effective is October 1st of 2014. And the proposed modifications are going to be flexibility options for eligible professionals and eligible hospitals to attest to 2013 objectives and measures due to delays in 2014 edition certified EHR technology. Also, we're going to talk about the extension of Stage 2 and the delay of Stage 3 start date. So Stage 2 extension. This rule will extend Stage 2 through 2016. And Stage 3 will now begin in 2017, so you got a full year extra. This extension is going to provide some benefits that include CMS having enough data to inform Stage 3 policy, providers who attested to meaningful use in 2011 or 2012 will be able to remain in Stage 2 for an additional year. Providers and technology developers will have additional time to prepare for Stage 3. Who does this rule apply to? Well, this rule allows flexibility only for providers that could not fully implement 2014 edition certified EHR technology for the reporting period in 2014 due to delays in 2014 edition certified EHR technology availability. Okay, so what is a delay? So the way they define delay definition is the final rule takes into consideration delays in 2014 edition certified EHR technology could be caused by the following: product availability, product installation timelines, deployment of new processes and workflows, employee training, and ability to retrieve data. Now there's a note, if you've implemented a 2014 edition certified EHR technology and are experiencing issues with reporting and it needs a software update or patch, this would be something that would qualify as a delay as well. So what is not considered a delay? Well, eligible professionals and eligible hospitals cannot use the alternate attestation options if the issues causing delays are staffing or financial, 2014 edition certified EHR technology is fully functioning, and the eligible professional or eligible hospital has a 90-day reporting period. You cannot meet one or more requirements of a measure or the increased threshold on measures common to both stages of meaningful use, the eligible professional or eligible hospital choosing to delay the upgrade or changes in workflow or training schedule. So these are the options for reporting in 2014. You can use 2011 edition certified EHR technology. You can use a combination of 2011 and 2014 edition certified EHR technology. So for example, if you started on 2011 edition and you upgraded to 2014, that's something that would be a combination. Or, of course, if you've implemented a full 2014 edition certified EHR technology, you can use that. So if you use a 2011 edition certified EHR technology, regardless of your current meaningful use, all providers who use 2011 edition certified EHR technology for their EHR reporting in 2014 must do the meaningful use objectives and measures for Stage 1 2013. If you're using a combination of 2011 and 2014 edition certified EHR technology, providers using a combination of 2011 and 2014 may choose 2013 Stage 1 measures and objectives or 2014 Stage 1 or Stage 2 measures and objectives. And if you're fully implemented to the latest 2014 certified EHR technology, you must attest to either 2014 Stage 1 or Stage 2, depending on your attestation year. And this is a good visual chart that you can use to kind of put a visual behind where you might stand in your EHR system. There's also a note with the asterisks that only providers that could only implement 2014 edition certified EHR technology for the reporting period in 2014 due to delays in 2014 edition certified EHR technology availability. So this is a really good reference to look at if you want to see where you stand or what your options are. So moving forward to 2015, what's going to happen? Well, all eligible hospitals and eligible providers will have to attest with 2014 edition certified electronic health record technology. And in 2015, so far, you will be expected to do a full year of reporting. If it is your first year to attest to meaningful use, you will continue to be on the 90 days reporting. So attesting timing options. Attest at any time after reporting period ends up until 2 months after end of fiscal or calendar year. So an example is providers can attest to Q1 data after attestation system updates with flexibility options in mid-October. Payment adjustments. So payment adjustments by the HITECH Act. To avoid 2016 payment adjustments, Medicare eligible professionals should demonstrate meaningful use during an EHR reporting period in 2014 and attest by November 30th, 2014 for eligible hospitals and February 28th, 2015 for eligible professionals, or apply to CMS for hardship exception by April 1st, 2014 for eligible hospitals or July 1st, 2015 for eligible professionals. Reporting. Flexibility does not allow for objectives and measures to be mixed and matched. CQMs cannot be separated from meaningful use objectives and measures, but you are allowed to use updated specifications. So changes to eligible professionals' eligibility. Eligible professionals that practice in more than one location will need to assess the situation at each practice they see patients. If more than 50% of your patient encounters occur at a location with a fully implemented, fully functioning 2014 edition certified EHR, the final rule delay options do not apply. Eligible professionals practicing at more than one location and who choose to attest to one of the delay options may be asked to provide documentation. So at this time, I'd like to turn this over for some questions and answers.
Thank you, Jeremy. Yes, we have one question. Let me see. Okay. The first question is, what if I'm currently implemented, but I was not during quarters 1, 2, and 3? Can I claim the delay reason and report quarters 1 with the 2011 objectives and or the combination?
Can you repeat that question, Veronica? I'm sorry, there was some interference.
Yes. Well, basically, this person, he already currently implemented, but was not during the quarters 1, 2, and 3 of 2014. He's asking if he can claim the delay reason and report the quarter 1 with the 2011 objectives or the combination.
Is he fully implemented on 2014, he said?
Yes. Let me
So
see.
if he's fully implemented on 2014 and he did not start on 2011, but he started on 2014, I don't believe that they're going to allow him to do a delay. I can look further into that, but I would need more options. Do you know if he started on 2011?
Let me see. He put another question. What happens to new providers who will attest in 2015 for the first time? What stage will they have to report, and will they be penalized?
So for 2015 reporting,
For the first time.
yeah, if it's their first time, they're going to be expected to do a 90-day reporting period. And for 2015, it has to be 2014 edition certified EHR technology. There's no options after 2015.
Yes. And are they going to get penalized if they start attesting in 2015?
If it's their first year, I don't believe so. No, they shouldn't be penalized. They're going to have an option. I mean, they'll have to, if it's their first year, they'll have to do the first year as 2014. So they will be expected to have patient portal and you know, do all the stuff that is not being required right now because of all the problems that are going on. But if it's their first year, they'll only have a 90-day reporting period and they won't be subjected to do a full year.
Okay, and just to add a comment regarding this, if the 2015 is the first time they attest, they will receive a penalty because they didn't attest in 2013. So on 2015, they're going to get the 1% penalty because they didn't do it in 2013 or before October 1st of 2014.
Oh, okay, so they've already had an EHR implemented, they just didn't attest.
Yes.
Okay, I was thinking they were going to implement their EHR in 2015.
Okay. I don't see any other questions. Please, if you have any questions, post them in the chat block so we can talk about them.
Okay.
Well, in the meantime, let me see. I think you have something else to add, Jeremy? About
no, I don't have anything else to say.
The services for the West Texas Health IT Regional Extension Center.
Yes. So we here at the West Texas Health IT Regional Extension Center, we provide consulting for health IT services and technical expertise to all the West Texas healthcare providers and hospitals. We cover 108 most western counties of Texas. Some of the services that we provide, which are our most popular services, are we do meaningful use gap analysis, incentive audit preparedness, Medicaid and Medicare incentive payment registration, attestation support, privacy and security best practices, including support to complete security risk analysis, stage 1 and 2 meaningful use assistance, project management, workflow, mapping and redesign, functional interoperability and health information exchange, EHR vendor selection, EHR implementation, and go-live support, patient-centered medical home education and support, accountable care organization educational support, the new ICD-10 transition support that's taking place next year, and telemedicine telehealth support services. So call us at 806-743-7960 with any questions, or please send us an email at info@wtxhitrec.org.
Thank you, Jeremy. And I have another question.
Yes.
They're asking, I use 2014 edition. I am reporting on stage 2, and I'm having trouble getting patients to view the clinical summaries and messaging me. Can I report on stage 1 for 2014?
The only if they're fully upgraded to a 2014 system, unless it's a software issue that requires a patch because maybe they forgot to put something in the software, or it just needs to be patched up in order to get it running fully certified, that's the only way that they'll consider that a delay. If she's already fully implemented on 2014, they won't allow her to go back to the 2011 stage 1.
Okay.
Unless she started on 2011, then she could claim a combination.
But if she's having problems getting the patients to view the clinical summaries and messaging me? I believe because it's not the problem with the vendor, it's more a problem with the practice.
Yes, if it's
I
a problem with the
think.
practice, then yeah, they usually won't let that as count as a delay. It has to be something that the vendor on the vendor side, the vendor wasn't ready.
Okay, thank you. And those are all the, let me see. It says, she put also, the problem is that the patients do not want to
Yes,
respond or message.
yes, and that seems to be a very common occurrence with a lot of the population that especially when you have an older population that doesn't necessarily have access to email, or they just don't want to use email for their clinical summary. That's definitely an issue that we're looking into, and we're trying to kind of figure out how providers can meet that 10%, I believe it's 10% threshold of getting that out to their patients. So, and I know some practices have used some clever ways of doing it. For instance, if granddaughter or grandson picks up grandma and grandpa, that they usually have a smartphone, so some providers will try to use the granddaughter or grandson as a means to send that information to, or somebody who's in the family to send that information to.
Thank you, Jeremy. Okay, then we're gonna get back to the other questions that we're getting.
Mm-hmm.
And for now, I just want to thank our speaker for taking time out of his busy day to share his knowledge with us. If you have questions for today's presenter, please email West Texas Regional Extension Center using the email shown, and we will make sure you get an answer. Thank you for attending today's webinar. That's all for now. So thank you. Goodbye.